How is food digested in the human body? The digestive system. The digestive system is designed to bring food from its original form down into nutrients, which are then used in the body for everyday functions. The unused material is then released. The digestive system includes the mouth, throat, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine, also known as the colon. The mouth is the beginning of the digestive system. Although, when food is smelled, the salivatory glands are activated, so the food doesn't have to be in the mouth yet for the digestive system to technically begin. When food enters the mouth, it is then chewed, along with saliva reacting with the food. So this is two different ways the food is broken down just in the mouth. The throat must distinguish whether the food being eaten is in fact a food or whether it is an oxygen or something of that nature. You do not want food to end up in your lungs, just like you do not want air to end up in your stomach. The esophagus can be thought of as a highway for food. The food enters the esophagus and travels to the stomach. The esophagus uses rhythmic motions to push the food to the stomach. This ensures that food will make it to the stomach at any angle. Although it is not suggested, you could technically swallow food while upside down. Once food has reached the stomach, in addition to the food being broken down in the mouth, it is now broken down within the stomach. A churning motion, as well as mixing with gastric acid, which has a pH of around 1 or 2, also breaks the food down further. The small intestine is the next step in the digestion of food. Once food has been finished being processed in the stomach, it enters the small intestine. While food is traveling through the small intestine, nutrients leach out through the intestine, and this is where your body gets the benefits of the food you eat. The large intestine is very similar to the small intestine. Throughout food's journey through the intestine, nutrients will be extracted. Back to the destruction of food. As we learned before, the mouth crunches and crushes food and also takes place in a chemical reaction before it even enters the stomach. Once the food enters the stomach, it is re-entered into a churning and crushing motion. The food also soaks in an acid known as gastric acid with a pH of around 1 to 2. Before the digestive process even occurs, you should consider what you put into your body. For example, something with a high glycemic index will break down very quickly and offer you a very high supply of energy, but only for a shorter period of time, which stresses your body and will make you hungrier throughout the day. Foods with a lower glycemic index and higher in fiber are more likely to provide energy in a more stable process and last longer throughout the day, which will allow you to eat at the conventional hour and feel very satisfied throughout the day. If healthy food is consumed at the appropriate rate and is broken down correctly before it is swallowed, it is very easy for your body to digest the food. Although if it isn't, for example, the food is swallowed quickly, or proportions are too high, or the food is very unhealthy, your body will have a difficult time digesting. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have learned something throughout this video. So long story short, eat your vegetables.